So what do you need in order to develop an organizational gaze, your organizational gaze? You need three things, and three things only, but you will see that it's not that easy to acquire. First of all, you need to develop your analytical thinking. So what is analytical thinking? It's the ability to look at information, to see patterns, repetitive patterns in this information, and to work on your power of deduction, linking logically these different patterns. Think about if you see I'm really a big fan of the BBC TV show on Sherlock Holmes, Sherlock with Cumberbatch, where you can see him trying to analyze and connect things together. Analytical thinking is very much this ability to analyze information. But where does this information come from? It's the second element of organizational gaze that I want you to develop. It's a sense of observation. So it's an ability to observe your environment, what is around you, and to detect relevant signals. You have to be attentive, you have to be detail-oriented, you have to be focused about what's going on around you. How do people dress? How is the interior design of the organization? How do people talk to each other? What are the small signals and non-verbal elements of communication? Maybe someone is winking, maybe someone is looking down, maybe someone is looking up. The question is, can you observe that? Can you capture all of that? But it could be a bit overwhelming. So how can you know what to pay attention to? And that's the third element of the organizational gaze. It's the theories and the concepts. These abstract categories, these explanations of how things works. You know, a theory is that. It's an explanation of how things are working. So it's an ability to describe and explain the mechanisms of the world around us, and that will allow us to know what to pay attention to, what to focus on. That's theories and concepts exist in physics and chemistry to explain particles and physical matter, but also, and that will be more useful for us, if you look at theories and concepts from sociology, they explain how societies work. Of anthropology, they explain how culture works. Of psychology, they explain how the psyche and the mind work. So that could be very useful if we wanted to understand the organization around us. So organizational gaze is the articulation of these three elements. Is it challenging? Yes, absolutely. Can everyone be good at it? Not without practice. And that's the most important thing about this course. Can everyone get better at it? Yes, if you work on your own abilities and your limitations. Not everyone is great at analytical thinking. Not everyone has a great sense of observation, and not everyone has the theories and concepts. The question is, are you working on them in order to get a more accurate organizational gaze? The idea of this course is to provide you with as much resources as possible so you can work on it and practice it.